Hey, real quick before we jump all the way in, can we go over the rules? Of what I need to do when I need to go tinkle?
To go poopy.
do I need to?
Raise
do I
your-
need to message you in chat
You
so
raise
you can
your hand.
you can stop
you
the
see,
dungeon
Post
mastery.
in the Disconnects channel.
Yeah, I think it matters a lot less in book talk.
All right. I just like to know what the potty boundaries are.
Well, see, the thing is during the game is it's like you're like I'll be about to do something maybe, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I can just pretend your character's not in the room.
Mm-hmm.
We can talk like you're not in the room here. now.
I would contend that if you roll the tape, I always selected a time when I was off screen to go to dip out. And then I was really confused when you guys stopped and I come back and you're like, dude, what the hell? I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were I thought Bob was having a scene or whatever.
It's disruptive to my mental processes.
I'm sorry. I didn't know. You know, and
Were
that's
you brought this up twice now. Were you really bothered by me asking you to do that?
no.
Am I going too far?
No. That it's a totally fair thing. It's just we it was just table rules that we were just on a different vibe, you know.
I gotcha.
And that's
no,
why
I don't
you
think that's
always have a
necessary
session
during this
zero to
meeting.
discuss table rules with your people, so that when you have to go tinkle, you don't ruin the whole game for everybody.
That's right. You've really fucked it with everyone.
Ugh, twice.
We should go over
in one
the rule-
episode.
We should go over the rules of homicide and how we feel about them. We got to be real careful with this book talk, huh?
No, I think as far as I can tell, TikTok's the only place where it matters. And as far as I can tell, we also don't do any social media. So I think you can just say all the murders and SA and fuck words and all that stuff that you want on the platforms that matter to us, right? Unless you're talking about like murdering, I don't know, the chief executive of a nation.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't do that on a YouTube. That would be foolish. Pew, pew, pew! Yes!
It's a new day, and these haters already talking shit. They don't know I'm Nosferatu, but I'm drain them to the dead. Suck the blood through my teeth, the hate is so sweet. Leave your body for crows, kick your bones, the hell you're gonna go. Wanna hit the moon, let's see how far I can go. First person to talk, shit gonna split their head into two. One for me, one for you, might have to eat soon. Call it brain stew, happy motherfucking new. Ha ha ha, it's too late. Your woman's heart now belongs to me. Ha ha ha. When I'm done, give her back. After I blow her back, take it to my coffin very often. Don't be shaky. You can still call her your baby. She's pregnant with mine. You don't need baby. Remember, I'm on dead. My kid'll be born dead. Again before you talk shit, or I'll turn you into my puppet. Damn, this is gonna be a good year.
Oh my god. That's the first time I've seen it.
I can't
Hell
believe we got
yes.
that with permission.
With
Wow.
permission. And do you want to give a shout out to the artist?
Oh,
For
that
our
is
audience?
McKeon
Yeah.
at McKeon _McKeon. Sorry, on
Yeah.
TikTok.
Seems like chill dude. I actually, dude, I'm telling you, unironically, I like that song more and more every time I listen to it. I'm like, hell yeah.
The baby will be born dead.
Yes, exactly.
Good. Fuck that baby.
Hell yeah. It's a beautiful thing, man. And that is, of course, a theme song for our other show, which is Ashtrays of Heaven. Which
Yeah.
are we going to get back to? What's the plan there? What's the arc?
Yeah, we got to figure something. It's like I don't know. I mean, some kind of cadence, maybe once between each book or something. I don't know. Maybe we could do a couple sessions around Halloween.
Sessions. Yeah.
Mix it in there. I'm pretty sure the next session we play is going to be a real banger. Because I'll tell you what, I don't think I've ever seen anyone. I've never played this game with anyone who's made the call of a prince, or who's made a prince wait so long for them to arrive. And but then again, I've never played with a group of people who haven't all read the rule books.
I don't think
And would
any
be-
of us
and
have read the rule books. My
That's
friend.
that's what I'm saying. The other ones
You kept telling
I know.
me not to.
I'm not saying you should have. All I'm saying is every other time
Okay.
I've played, like almost every player has actually read the source material, right? So they'd be like,
Who's
"Oh,
got time for
shit,
that?
we got to go see the prince now."
right now.
And it's been like days,
For that motherfucker.
days, and you're
Eats the whole
blowing up
city.
cars, and you're
And who submits to the prince? It's not me.
everyone.
I seem to
Oh.
recall asking quite
I didn't know we
regularly.
all did.
Yeah, there's about to be a blood hunt for you in the streets.
I'm fairly certain that I asked more than once, like, so is there one of these that we like probably should do first? And you were like, no, man, whatever you want. You feel like going to the bar, you just go to the bar. This is
Yeah,
your
well,
game.
I want to stress most importantly is that you guys make your own choices.
Yeah.
neither one.
And we have been.
Yeah.
And
Father-
and it's good.
Father Scat has a Future Pop concert down in the sewers. It's gonna be.
Are we
awesome.
are we
Let's
all
fucking
the
go to
kind
that.
of are we all the kind of players of like an RPG video game where you like if you go talk to a quest giver and they're like, you need to go over west to the town. You're like, bitch, I am going east. You're trying to lead me astray, and you just go just the opposite way they tell you and explore for 17 like in-game hours. Does anybody do that, or you guys just go straight to the quest?
No, I mean, I don't necessarily. It sounds like you are just to oppose whatever is said to you.
Yeah.
I feel like usually my frame of mind in an RPG game like this is that I'll be like, they'll give me a quest and I'll be like, cool. There's not like a clock for this, right? And then I'll just do whatever. And like if I chance upon that quest line and during my travels, I'll do it.
I like it.
Mhm.
You kind of thing.
I'll try to see if I can get something up here.
Oh boy, that's we're
yeah, give me a second.
we're off step here a little bit.
We're already live. I don't have like a preview.
I understand that making these book previews takes
Anytime.
time and effort. You know, I think holding one up would just be sufficient.
And I did this. Remember we used to do these?
Oh,
Yeah, I used to put these
Oh,
together.
yeah.
But
That whole slideshow. We used to do casting.
Oh, we used to be great.
we used to,
We used to
put
try.
energy. We used to put energy into this. Barely even listen to
Official
it.
start. Official start
Look at
time.
this
8:06 Eastern.
What's up, everybody? I'm your host, Blick, Associate Eroticide.
As I can, the resident gym sock custodian.
I'm Dingleberry Bob, best boy.
And I am Euconathan, the visiting professor of the philosophy of infanticide.
Oh,
Fuck
great. Wow. Did that stem from me going, fuck those babies earlier? Yeah,
Sure.
okay.
Yeah.
Dingleberry Bob.
Actually,
okay.
our
actually-
president took that a little too literally.
Ooh, bad. And yes, bad. I'm curious, guys, whose introduction was worse? Me going, bam, 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 or Bob going, best boy, best boy.
Oh,
Yeah. It had the same
neither one of
energy.
them struck me as odd for the timbre of the show that we normally put on. So
I suppose you're right.
I'm down with both of them.
All right. Here we go. Shelf Importance, the comedy book club podcast that blends sensibility with vulgarity. We're reading.
Ooh,
Oh, that's a pretty book.
that's sexy.
That's
looks real
prettier
good.
than I realized. The audiobook's not that pretty.
Yeah, it's like the cover of the Murder Your Employer book, McMaster's Guide to Homicide, Volume 1.
So
Ooh.
it is the first book in a series, though I don't think any other have been written.
I thought that at first, but what I think is that it's just designed to look
No.
like one of their textbooks.
Well, on the reading apps, Goodreads, Storygraph, it is listed as the first of a series.
Oh, okay.
So there could be more coming.
Well, I think
But
there
this
should be.
guy,
I'll
this guy is a
believe it when I see
playwright.
it.
He writes plays and songs. Like he does everything.
That's pretty awesome. We have some praise for Murder Your Employer from R.L. Stine.
Fuck yeah.
We were able to get this quote, an exclusive quote for Shelf Importance
I know where this
from
is
Mr. Stein. A college with a degree in homicide, only Rupert Holmes could make murder laugh out loud funny. This book isn't clever, it's fiendishly clever. And the twists and tricks and endless surprises make me want to sign up for another semester. Goosebumps.
I thought it was going to be one word like goosebumps.
The R.L. Stine is a Pokemon that he just shouts goosebumps every 5 seconds.
Goosebumps.
Electrifying.
Okay, how would R.L. Stine evolve? He would go from R.L. Stine to, let's say, Stephen King.
We're talking Pokemon now. Pokemon
Yeah,
evolutions of the author.
He's a Pokemon. Yeah.
Oh, like what would his final evolution be?
What's his final? What is
I think final evolution would be like
maybe that'd be Stephen King.
Mark Danielewski or whatever his name was that wrote House of Leaves.
Oh,
so like it would go from like
Markowski.
entertaining to coke fueled fever dream to nonsensical bullshit that young people read to feel philosophical.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that's my opinion on House of Leaves, by the way.
Very nice.
Yeah. Sorry.
And no, we should read that. That's got to be our October read, right?
House of Leaves? Just do it again?
Yeah.
Didn't
No.
half of them get burned?
I'm pretty sure I threw that book away
Yeah.
because I didn't want other people to read it.
I still have mine. We've talked about that book almost more than any we've read.
It's a memorable experience.
It is.
A memorable
It was
reading experience.
certainly a memorable reading experience.
It's an interesting exercise.
I'm trying to think. I'm having a brain fart here. The author who did the cover quote for The Power.
Margaret Atwood.
Oh, it was Margaret Atwood. So what's your Margaret Atwood cover quote for Murder Your Employer?
Slays.
Yeah, okay. There you go. At the ready. Well, it's not going to be better than that.
Blood chilling.
Thoughts and Slayers.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, you nailed it, Blake.
That's what I do, man.
Slays. Thanks,
That's my
Mark.
job.
Thanks,
That's my-
Marguerite.
that's my- Oh, hi,
Okay,
Margaret.
hey, chat. Post your kinks in the chat.
Fuck
All right,
yeah.
so where do we start with this? I mean, with somebody want to give a quick summary of what we're reading?
Well, welcome back, Shimpies.
Oh yeah,
We haven't read in a while. It was in the spring.
that's
right?
true. And yeah, and did you guys notice here? I just kind of I just like, you know what? It's time to be season 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
We've gone and come back for 3 different summers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At
Season
least.
4,
At
and
least.
do you think that someday after we're the most notable podcast on earth, that the internet sleuths are going to be able to go back and dig out the lost archives of seasons 1 and 2?
Oh yeah.
Do you think that information exists in the world somewhere?
Dude, nothing has ever gone from the internet.
Yeah, it's all on
It's our show.
it's all on YouTube. It's already there. You don't have to try to find it.
Oh, we can go to the Shelf Importance channel and see old stuff.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, I've got the
stuff.
I've got a full 12 series or 12 video playthrough of Ratchet and Clank, and
Yeah, but I don't think our live streams ever post up there.
I think so. We have 65 videos that are from live. Oh, but most of them are
Oh no,
marked
archive.
as private, but I can unprivate them.
Them being marked as private would explain
How
why I've
about
never been
we
able
make
to
that an
see it.
exclusive Patreon access?
And backdoor access to our private
Private gym socks.
videos are only fans through the pages.
If we have enough
Yeah.
Patreon subscribers, you have private access to my backdoor.
Be like today's leading Western governments, getting in the back door
Yeah.
of all of your private stuff.
Okay.
Oh, I thought we were still talking about butt stuff.
But
Mhm.
stuff. Okay,
I was like, did I miss a news story here?
I gotta turn this music down a little bit.
Just
Okay,
$12 a month for
I'm gonna
unencrypted
give-
access.
I'm gonna give the summary, the
Yeah.
quick summary.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
Murder your employer. We've got a guy named Cliff, and Cliff has a beef with his boss, and tries to knock his boss onto a train track to murder him.
Mhm.
He ends up getting caught by some people that are pretty strange, and they drug him up and cover his head and take him to this secret place. Well, this secret place is none other than McMaster's. Is it McMaster's University? What's it called?
McMaster's.
College of Murder? I don't know. Anyway,
not-
it's this.
doesn't that
It's
say right on the front?
McMaster's Conservatory for the Applied
Conservatory
Arts.
for the applied arts, where he's to learn, where all these students are here to learn how to delete someone. So how to homicide as an art, as like a,
I do
as like
love the terminology in this.
yeah,
place.
as a
It's
collegiate
good.
level art form, and how to get away with it and not get caught by the enemy. You know, the cops and the DA.
Yes.
And it's a cheeky little read.
I think importantly missing from the summary is that there's this whole like writing style where the book is the narrative of the book unfolds as part of like what is ostensibly like a technical write-up from an internal memo from the college that's like, okay, here's you know, you're a donor for this McMaster's College, and we're going to tell you all about it. And then here's an excerpt from one of our alumni's journals or whatever.
Right.
Mhm.
So, yep, Cliff is keeping this journal because the reason he was taken there was against his will, at the behest of a sponsor.
Yes.
So someone's paying for him to be there. Most of the people here learn about it somehow and pay to get there on their own.
So are you then like? Okay, so he was orphaned young, Cliff Iverson.
You guys are saying Iverson?
Yeah. What have you been saying?
Iverson. Guys, I'm just
Have
kidding.
you
Just
watched
kidding. Just kidding.
basketball?
I'm just joking. Let's go. We always have some kind of name disagreement. I thought that'd be a fun one. And since we
did.
already brought up the Navidson
Nailed
one
it.
earlier, I thought
Yeah.
we'd bring this up.
You call him
Um,
Clive?
So he was orphaned young,
Weepy?
raised by like, I guess, aunt and uncle that didn't really care about him. Very Harry Potter-esque, except he wasn't whisked away to magic school. He just lived his life, and he had a passion.
He went to MIT, which is basically magic school.
Yeah.
And
He abandoned his passion for just a regular old job, and I mean, are we thinking Boeing is the like this is Boeing, right? Walton is Boeing.
Wharton or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we've got some like Luigi going on here, like we've said in the chat. We've got, I think, a stand-in for Boeing.
I for one would like it on the record that I am not at all slandering the company Boeing, who is a real life company who may or may not have people killed whenever they say bad things about them. And I
Okay.
assume they may not.
Deleted.
So, I mean, other contenders here are what, Halliburton, any of your big defense. I mean,
I
because
don't think we gotta make it like a straight 1-to-1 ratio. It's
no,
just
I'm not
it's
saying
a
it
big
is, but that's who I'm putting in my
evil
head. Like, this is one
corporation.
of these defense contractor companies, right?
Yes.
So he's going to work for them. I feel like through his college, I thought it was mentioned somewhere that he was the recipient of a scholarship, or like this person who's putting him through this school has probably been around most of his life helping him out from the background. Are we all getting that impression? Is that just me?
No, not at all.
You're not.
My going theory is that Cliff's benefactor became interested in him at the moment that he had a breakdown in a parking lot and shouted to his boss about how he was going to get what was coming to him. I think that was the moment when somebody was like, oh, this guy might be a good person to kind of prop up. Although the one really big plot hole that I have kind of in the back of my mind so far is that I think Cliff's initial deletion plan was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
And it was like, it literally, people from the McMaster school came by and pulled his victim off the tracks at the last minute, I think is what happened.
Because they told him initially, like, you can't go after him again. Didn't they say that?
Yeah, not without proper training.
Okay.
Like that. He's
Because
still
he's
gonna
like,
do
I'm just
his
going to do it
thesis.
again.
Yeah, they were like, whoa, we can't have you. We hate to see a murder done poorly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I thought that they kept him from falling off the platform. That's what I got from that. Like, he didn't get all the way down and then they fished him out. Like, they
No,
just,
that is what happened.
he was kind of doing one of these.
Because he was hurt
and then
really
they pulled
bad.
him up.
No, he fell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
he did?
It later
Remember, he
mentions him
wouldn't-
having bruises, like giant bruises on his back from hitting the rails.
He wouldn't disrobe in front of the
Okay.
lady he was assaulting because of the bruises.
That's true. Yeah.
Because he didn't want to look weak.
I'm guessing Rich hasn't got
Seems
there
like
and Blake doesn't remember.
Correct.
So, do you remember when he
I
was
was
when he
applying
called the
wallpaper,
woman into
probably.
his office to assault her
Nope.
at all? Do you remember the whole chapter about him about
Nope.
how that's like his whole MO with female employees?
With everyone. Because he
And we're
calls
talking
in-
about like
mean-
a power. It's like a power dynamic assault, not something that would have been
Right. He didn't
violently
he didn't
portrayed
do
in the book.
anything. He had a relationship with this lady. He calls her into his office to say, "Hey, you're being transferred to Michigan." And she's crying about it. She's like, "I know too much," and he's like, "Yeah, that's exactly why I'm sending you away."
Yeah.
And
okay.
then there's a little bit at the end where he calls in Cliff's
The new-
replacement.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hey, I know all about you. I know that you have a roommate and that it's a 1-bedroom apartment and he's the same sex as you and he's a different race. So I know all this stuff about you. And I'm not going to say anything, but I could. And in exchange for me not doing that, you're going to be my eyes and ears and tell me everything that you see around the company." So like he hires people that are in compromised positions for the power over them. I just don't understand the whole like that lady, she knew a lot and he moved her away. It's like you lose that power. He lost the power dynamic. Like she could tell anybody anything, but I guess he did have blackmail on her.
Yeah.
Right. So
Sounded a bit like he got bored with her too.
yeah.
You know, that sort of thing.
I'm getting the impression that this gentleman is not so good.
I think he is worthy to be an executive.
Ooh.
Ding ding. Hey, I like where you're going with that. I like that. Anyway, all that to say, he wouldn't disrobe because he was mentioning the big bruises that he has on his back, and he doesn't like to look fallible.
Yeah. Did you think it was the police that were there right away? I mean, I didn't know anything about this book, so I was like, "Oh shit, this guy's gone."
Oh, you mean right? Like after, like the ones who knocked on the door right away?
Yeah,
I thought so. I was like, damn,
Yeah.
they got his ass good.
I thought maybe he was gonna get
Yeah.
rescued by somebody from the cops. Like those were the cops, and someone was gonna come and rescue
We're
him.
gonna
but
bust him out.
They were not. They were teachers at McMaster's.
Well, okay, but still, I think the whole thing I'm trying to get at with these guys is that like the teachers from McMaster caught wind that Cliff had this plan to murder his boss. They knew it was going to happen. They're trailing him. He goes and he like pushes his boss into the tracks. And then they like it sounded to me like Cliff would have succeeded and would have just gotten away with it. Just gone off,
Yeah.
where he gone off into the sunset and done his whole thing where he trades out clothes and blah, blah, blah. Except for that these guys came along and kept the dude from dying so that they could kidnap him.
Yeah,
and-
well, I think
and
they're
take him off.
saying that. I mean, Dobson and them were basically telling him that he would not have gotten away with it.
Mhm.
Right. I think they laid out a pretty convincing case for how he was sloppy. I'm not
But it-
convinced
But it
that.
started with them already suspecting him and following him. Like, I don't think the cops picking up the trail could have done what they did. Sorry, you kind of talk over you.
I think they could have. I think we'll find out more about why someone is his patron. I think that's like really suspect right now. Like, okay, why care about this? Like, I've got theories, but
It's
I'm
an
not.
executive from Airbus.
Could be like a rival, right? But I feel like it's somebody who is. I'm not sure. I feel like whoever's sponsored him could have suspect motives too.
Do you think it's his boss?
No. I do think
No.
he lived on his own. I don't think that was McMaster's pulling that string because he's gonna go try and kill him again. So what would the point be then? That we just want to train you how to do it without getting caught? Like, you would have gotten caught if you'd been successful. So we're gonna take you. We're gonna train you up how to do it without getting caught. Because that's the plot. If they save that guy's life, I feel like it's more, hey, you were sloppy and you failed, so we're gonna help you. That's I don't think that there's like another level to the conspiracy than that. That's just me.
Yep. I think that's what we're supposed to believe.
Yeah.
So yeah, he gets taken, and like they blindfold him, and they deprive his senses. It takes days to get to McMaster's, so he has no idea where he is. By the time he gets inside the gate, he can hear some stuff, and so he knows the fence is electrified, and
We the reader know that the fence is not electrified. I think
That's true.
it's just a fake electric fence.
It's fake electric fence.
I did not know that.
Wait, is it a fake? What was it? A fake electric fence or fake dead animals?
I thought it was all real. Is it not?
No, for sure that the animals are taxidermied to make it look like animals have died touching the fence.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
I thought it was all fake.
I thought it was to sell the idea that it's an electric fence, and it's actually not.
Right. Exactly.
I didn't catch that.
There's a
Also,
lot,
by
there's
the
a lot
way,
going on in the... Go ahead.
yeah, we have no idea where the fuck this place is. So here's basically what happened. This McMaster's dude was super wealthy for whatever reason, and he had, was it a familial land? I don't know. He basically, or the town he lived in or something. But there's basically a small old British town and living quarters and things like that he paid to physically transport somewhere in the world, somewhere with 4 seasons, and almost nobody knows where it is. They don't know how they're getting there, or the path by which they're leaving, because they're drugged up and shit like that.
There's an episode that's relayed in the book where they have an initiate who actually, by happenstance, lives physically close to where McMaster's is, and they take that person and fly them halfway around the world and take this super circuitous route to get them there, just to really sell the idea that it's
a few weeks on a boat or something like that too. Right?
Yeah.
That was fun.
My guess is England. That's my guess. We're somewhere in England.
It feels that way. But the weather they describe sounds nicer than English weather.
Yeah. We've got seasons, so it is, probably,
We've got
about
4 seasons.
here or up.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be.
What I want to
South
know is
America.
how all of these McMaster's attendees are managing to take like 4 months off of their schedule to go to murder school, and then they're like going back to their jobs to kill their bosses.
Well, they're not all there to murder their employer, right? That's his
Right.
focus. Everyone has a different one.
But a lot of them are like, you know, they want to murder their spouse or what.
Right.
Like the murder, the executive, their assignment target is like usually someone that they know well, who would notice them being gone for an indefinite period of
Right.
time. But you know, you can't have it totally like buttoned up.
Right.
plot
Like,
for
is
us.
it a Gemma, right, who wants to kill her like boss or whatever?
Jimmo,
And
Yeah,
she's like a
yeah.
nurse, okay, right? So she's basically like, I'm gonna take a couple of days off. And then
yeah,
she's
she
gone
can
for
only
6 months.
afford. She can only afford a year.
Yeah, she's gone for
Of
a year,
course.
comes back, she's like, hey, missed you, pal, let's go on a hike. That's her plan.
Yeah.
She's got a bad plan.
Yeah.
And the actress, they all have excuses, right? They McMaster's, I think, helps them come up with the excuse for their absence in their life. And
Part of the
here,
payment, I guess.
in the part that I just got to, just shy of our reading goal, they do mention, like, you don't have to stay the entire time that their courses, that their courses last. They're evaluated constantly, and as soon as they're ready, they are sent out to complete their thesis. Their thesis being,
Exactly.
yeah, and part of
Like-
that's so that they don't arrange when, hey, let's meet up on the outside of class, because nobody knows anyone who's in this school,
Yeah.
and they're not allowed to talk about who they are, where they're from.
It really seems to me like most of them have fake names, although it's not really explicitly stated for anybody except the movie star lady.
Dulcie.
Yeah.
Dulcie May.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now that we've sorry, the way that they surprisingly just have to leave, like, just happened to. Is anybody caught up? Does anybody know who I'm about to say? Who got sent home? Nobody knows. Blake, are you caught up?
I'm caught up. I just don't know what you're pointing at. I
Just
don't
shaming
know.
people who didn't finish and didn't know
Judd?
what's going on.
You're
Yeah.
talking about names? Yes, the names make more sense now. The fact that many of the names
Right.
seemed made
Well,
up.
he said they were
make
made
more
up,
sense now.
right? The author, there is an author that composed this thing, right? Like a fake author who is talking to us about, hey, I've changed names and, to protect identities and their missions, because the whole thing is that no one's supposed to know who killed who.
Isn't Dean Harrow the guy you're talking about, or was it someone else?
HH? That's the person who's compiling this?
I thought so.
I understood
Yeah.
Dean Harrow to be the
So, yeah, he's the author.
narrator.
And he said he took liberties too. Like, some of it is conjecture, I think, to make it all make sense. So it's not all. If this were a true story, this is not all exactly what happened. It's like the Bible.
Bob, I had a question. Something they said happens here that I didn't know if this is true or not. Is it common at all for in a university setting, in academia, for the textbook of a course to have revisions or things added to it by the professor of that course? Because they make it sound like it's good. Does anybody remember the kind of the section? There's like a little line snippet. That's not much, but they were. You are,
I think
not
you're
coming
muted.
through.
So are you talking about those revisions then being part of the book for everybody that adopts it?
Yeah, they kind of make it sound like that during like just in kind of a one-off statement about one of the professors'
Yeah, so
name being in the forward of or the edits being in the book
Right.
that they're teaching from, and then they're saying like, as is usually the case. But so I'm just curious how frequent that is.
Well, I mean, I've edited books before, and I'm in some textbooks as an editor, not an author or anything like that. But like, if I decided, hey, I want to add this topic to the cell biology book that I use, I can't
Young Earth
do that.
creationism.
Yeah, I can't do that unilaterally. I could maybe write the publisher and suggest something, but that's about all.
But could you, as the teacher, be like, okay, everybody, I'm gonna give you this insert.
Oh
and
yeah,
it's
definitely.
Like it's a revision to your textbook to either focus on something that I want to focus on more than the
Definitely,
authors do.
Yeah, definitely.
You
And
just
I do that.
glue
a
it
lot.
right in the inside.
Well, I don't necessarily make it part of the physical book, but I
And-
provide a separate document or something.
And
like that.
unicellular organisms were created on the third day,
Yeah.
as we all know.
All right, there are some rules to murder. See what you guys think about these. Number 1, is this murder necessary? Number 2, have you given your target every last chance to redeem themselves? Number 3, what innocent person might suffer by your actions? And 4, will this deletion improve the life of others? Do you guys think those are a solid 4 questions to ask yourself before murdering someone?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, because you don't want to just you don't want to help a serial killer, right?
Right.
You don't just want someone to go and kill indiscriminately. So I would say if you're going to be a murderer and have values, those are pretty good ones to have.
Sure.
Oh, yes, I love this gentleman murderer sort of trope that we've got.
A
in
very
this whole book.
1950s kind of feel, right?
Yeah, by the way,
Yeah.
what is the setting for that?
Mhm.
Is it the 50s?
I based on the actress, yes.
Yeah, he said a few. I don't know if he ever
Feels about right.
defined it. If he did, I missed it. But there have been some details along the way that make me think it's around that time period, and I didn't think that at first at all.
Well, they're excited about the prospect of a radio that uses a 9-volt battery.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I was like, wait a second, where are we at here?
Is this solar powered? Yeah, that's 1950s is about where I was landing as well, or maybe a little later than that. Yeah. But who knows? It's all part of the McMaster mystery.
Yeah,
and this he's making it sound in the preamble like he's writing this many years after these events. He's like,
Yeah.
Father Time has been kind to me, and I've lived and.
All right, so
Laugh.
in the dean's introduction,
Love.
he mentions that he's going to talk through the stories, the accounts of 3 students, right? And he
Mhm.
says that one of them is not successful in their
Oh.
endeavors. Do you remember that?
Oh, so they
Dude,
don't.
you're reading
They don't
comprehension.
get the job done. I thought one of them died
Check,
themselves.
check.
Is that-
I don't know. I think that what he says is that they're not, that one of them is not successful.
Okay.
So it's how I remember it. And I think, I don't know that they define success as simply committing the deletion or committing deletion and getting away with it or committing deletion and surviving.
Right.
So who do you think is going to be unsuccessful?
I feel like we're led to think right now it's
I-
Gemma. Everyone
think it's
doubts
the
that
red hair.
she's going to be
I think-
able to do this.
My hot take with the little I read is going to be it's Cliff and he's writing from jail or something like that. I don't know.
I think Cliff would be the most surprising, which is why I think
Yeah.
it's that.
Yeah, that's really the only reason why I am saying that. It's just because it'd be a kind of a neat twist at the end,
I've got a hot take there too. I'm going to add
Yeah.
to that. I also think it's Cliff, but I think he's going to die in his attempt. Okay, here's the hotter take part. I think one of
his own
his
airplane.
classmates is going to come finish the job for him because he's making like good friends. By the way, I want to do casting for this book.
Okay. We can do that.
How much has Cliff changed from some like engineering nerd to a total stud in your mind over the course of what you've read?
I don't know, but he's definitely going to be Christian Bale.
You think Bale's a little old for this one?
He's
He-
probably
he's
a little
from-
old for that one.
This is a
That's
He's
Billy
from
the
the
Ray.
range.
States, so I'm going to have to go with an American actor. Well, I mean, Christian Bale could play one, but you got to keep that in mind because I was about to
Yeah,
cast some
whatever.
dorky British guy, and that wouldn't work.
It's Corn Sweat.
I don't know any English people that.
Corn Sweat.
David Corn Sweat, new Superman.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
No,
I wasn't
David-
thinking of him. I was thinking of
Core
someone
and Sweat.
tall and lanky.
Oh, he's not
That's what they
lanky.
make
He
it
is
sound like.
6'3" though.
Yeah.
Tall and lanky. Okay, we'll have to think about that. Bring
Yeah.
it back to the casting next week.
Oh, who played Luther in the new Superman? That
Oh,
guy.
Nicholas Holt. He'd be good.
Yeah, he'd be good.
Yep. Oh, I think you nailed it there. Nicholas Holt is Cliff Iverson.
Yeah. Nice.
Clive
son of a bitch.
Iverson.
Clive.
Let's just use the menu as the
Cliffy.
cast. Okay, so
Clifton Anderson.
Anya Taylor-Joy is Gemma.
Okay. Yep. No, she'd be Dulcie. She'd be Dulcie. No, it's someone a little older. Is there anyone a little older? Ralph Fiennes is Dulcie.
No,
No,
Ralph
he's gonna be
Fiennes. Ralph
Dean
Fiennes
Harlow.
is the HH. Yeah.
Yeah, Dean Harlow that or whatever. Oh man,
That
we're
could work.
really
That's
getting
good
somewhere.
work. That's good work.
We are.
So are you surprised at like how one thing we haven't talked about is he got there and when he arrived on campus he immediately tried to escape. Immediately. It was a spectacular failure. Like pretty good laughs from this.
Really he really underestimated the how large the campus was. So he's like, oh, we gotta be out by now, and then it's just like walks into another building and it's just more campus.
That whole sequence made me like suspicious of everything.
Yeah, and then it's just
Everything
stayed that
that's
way the
happening.
whole time.
Everybody's motives. Don't trust anybody right now.
Yeah, I've been on my edge with trusting anyone the entire time.
So do you think like did you find it believable like how quickly he went from I want to get the hell out of here to I'm all in, I'm gonna do this?
I think so. Well, for one, okay, they really like twice have made it really evident like how skilled and how intelligent the staff at McMaster's are, right? Because it's like I'm reading his first murder plan, and I'm like, damn, this is a pretty good plan he's got there. And then they're like, this is why that was a stupid ass plan. And then he goes to escape. I'm like, man, how do you think through all that shit and act it out so quickly? And then they're like, that was a stupid ass plan. And we saw through all of it. So you're like, okay, he's smart, and they're way smarter than him, and either smarter than me too, because I thought these were good plans.
I think I could get away with murder.
Yeah, that sounds easy. I could do that.
A little bit
I
of
could-
planning, a little bit of resolve.
Wear a pea coat and knock someone into a train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? I'm sorry. And the question again was?
Like, do you find it believable?
Oh yeah,
how
yeah,
quickly
yeah. So,
he turned.
sure. But it was. I think it was like a survival choice at first.
Right.
He's like, well, I've just gotta. I'm
Like
gonna
they're gonna
die.
kill me if I leave.
Yeah, so I've got to do it. So I might as well just go balls deep, whole ass. You know,
Don't half-ass whole ass it.
got a whole ass it.
Yeah.
I also think they did a pretty good job of like when he was trying to leave, he did not understand the situation he was in, and he had been recently kidnapped.
Right.
Once they kind of set him down, and they were like, "No, we're like really serious about this. This is the situation, and these are your options."
Yeah.
I feel like it was quite a reasonable thing for him to just, oh, okay. I mean, he could have been a little more indignant about it, but
But then it
For the
wouldn't be
most-
British humor.
wouldn't be fun. Yeah, that would really got in the way of the hijinks that they had planned.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's a very hijink centric book, and I think there's really evidence in this like escape episode where he runs out and he like runs into this other guy who's got like a truck. He's like, oh man, I want to escape too. Oh, and then they go into a hospital and burst into the OR, and he's like, guys, this is a school full of murderers, right? And then they all just like they pull their masks down, and it's just like the whole staff.
Mr. Iverson, please, we're having a class here.
Which is yeah. It very much set the tone for the book, and lots of hijinks to follow.
Yeah. The one thing, like a little bit later, as he's progressing in his classes, like we see just like we have to be constantly on guard as the readers. Like, do I believe this person's story or not? Like, the students have to be constantly on guard because they're all trying to it's like prank school because they're not going to kill each other. But there's all these like schemes going on all the time. Like the one thing with the radio, like Cliff shows back up and his radio's gone, but he's got a record player now. And he's like, oh man, this is nice. And then it's like an elaborate prank to kill him.
Yeah.
Well, the one that I was just a little disappointed with was the dinner that they had. And the dean stands up, and Cliff is a guest of honor because of something he did, and he's getting to sit up with the dean, and the dean's like, "Hey, come out, chef." The chef is like a 3-star Michelin chef. He's French, and like one of your courses is gonna try and kill you tonight. And they're all like, "Is he being serious?" And he's got this nice like jokey banter with the chef. What I was disappointed with was that it was the very first dish. Like, they should have been on edge for at least a few courses.
You wanted a lengthy discussion of what sort of sauce was in the cocoa bean.
Right, yeah.
And
but the payoff is like
then-
immediate. They're like, bring
Yeah.
out this soup. The soup is too bland. And everyone's like, he's a good chef. Like, what the fuck is this? Well, a few people were like, this sucks. So grab the salt, put the salt on, and that was the poison. And I thought that was really clever, but it should have, like, I thought they could have, like, lulled them into it. Like, oh, the first course was safe. Okay, so the second. I don't know. That was my only nitpick.
Hey, you would murder differently. That's all
I
right.
would, yeah.
Put it, add
Yeah.
it to your thesis.
And that's why you are not a McMaster.
Right.
You get him in the first course where you least
He's the
expect it.
visiting professor. Hold on, as the professor of the philosophy of infanticide, where are you visiting? That also teaches this.
Oh, what book did they kill a lot of babies in? The Bible.
Oh, you were a previous
Bible
Jedi
is
Master.
what you're thinking of.
I was
Oh,
from
yeah,
one of
yeah.
the Bible lands.
You're a Bible.
Yeah.
You were a biblical professor, and you're coming here to teach them the best way to infanticide.
Become God, kill a bunch of babies.
This is the
what we
murder school of the Levant.
Yeah.
That's now it's taking a political turn here.
Yeah. Man,
Put
this
that
book is-
finger at me, Bob.
looks good.
I also feel like this whole thing has a very like Hogwartsy vibe to it.
Yeah.
That's how I described
Well,
it to Katie. I'm like, you would like this. It's like Harry Potter with murderers.
And for adults.
Or Harry Potter for homicide. That's what I said.
It's like
Yeah.
he's our 3-star chef, and he also teaches the potions and poisons class. It's so dumb.
Okay, so
Nice
who's the
little
defense against the dark arts teacher, right?
Mm.
That would have to be one of the people who's like undercover watching
Some
Yeah.
kind of remedies. Whoever's teaching like healing and remedies, right?
Audrey
Because that's the-
Yeager is
Audrey
Professor
Yeager
Trelawney.
is Professor Trelawney. Yeah, I like it.
Yep.
Ah, man, Yukon. You stopped like just short of some juicy shit, dude. That's why earlier I
Yeah.
was like, oh shit.
Damn. Well, I'll catch up tonight, I imagine. This weekend, the trip kind of slowed me down. So,
Yeah, for sure.
But I banged out a lot on Monday. I just sat down and read for a long time. It was nice. It was nice, man.
Yeah.
Being done with that project, I am so I was able to wood carve on Monday.
Oh,
Was able to
all right.
read a whole bunch, man. It's fucking nice, dude.
Hell yeah.
You got a nice Kevlar glove to keep your thumb safe.
I do.
That's good.
Well, it's not Kevlar, but it is a specific for wood carving. And yeah.
Have you wood carved yourself a fine walnut butt plug?
No, I have not. I've only messed with is it beaver wood? or whatever it's
You've made a
called.
beaver butt plug.
No, here I'll show you one of my projects. You could one of you would probably see this as a butt plug or something, but this is one of my first projects.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a little burb.
It's
That
a
could
little
be a-
bird.
That could
That's
be a butt plug.
nice.
Yeah, anything can be a
You
butt
can
plug.
definitely shove that in your butt.
But it's called a comfort bird, and you fit it like in your hand like that, and you got his little head right there, and you just kind of.
I need to learn how to I need to learn how to timestamps. I can be like, anything could be a butt plug.
pretty butt plug.
But yeah, that's my little birdie.
Pretty bird.
And I made one for my wife.
Uh-huh.
And now I'm carving a pumpkin for Halloween.
Hers is much. Carving a pumpkin.
Carving a pumpkin. Yeah, man, there's this guy on Reddit, and dude, he carves the coolest fucking pumpkins. And they look humongous in his pictures, but they're apparently like tiny little things. So I'm trying to do something like it.
You're carving the shape of a pumpkin out of wood, or you're using your wood carving things to carve a pumpkin. Okay.
Yes, I have knives and gouges, and I am carving. I took a block of wood. I got this Japanese saw, and I cut my wood, and now I'm carving a pumpkin out of it.
You are gonna love the chapter of this book where they have wood shop class
Yeah.
in McMaster. I mean, that hasn't happened yet, but I
bet
can
there
imagine
should be
they
some kind
could
of
get up to it.
scene construction, like a theater.
Yeah,
There should be that. That should be a course. Yeah.
What do you guys think McMaster's budget is for props and sets?
Well,
Ungodly.
most of it was moved there, right? And I don't know. I gotta assume if you can move a whole town and shit like this to another place in the country, that you've just got a giant, forever deep old money bankroll.
Maybe
Yeah.
so. They also do this thing where they insinuate that like a lot of their funding comes from people whose murder crimes netted them a significant financial gain. That they're just like, well, I killed my husband and got $110 million, so here's some money.
And I love like the little stories that are in this. Like there was one about somebody was talking about how they met their husband here, and they were both there to kill their spouses.
Yeah. How about the woman, the older woman who is there learning to kill her paramour because she's excited about the honeymoon and suspects he might try to kill her?
Right. For her money. She's like super rich and he's from nothing. And yeah, she's like, I just want to be prepared. Like I at least want to get through the honeymoon. Really great. Really clever. Do you think we're going to? Oh, well, I mean, how far do we want to talk? Because, what?
We just gotta do it. We just gotta do it.
All right. So, I'll get us to where we are where I am right now. So, there's this event that happens that Cliff says could be considered like a graduation ceremony, and it's called track meet, and it's not like an event where you go and race everybody like in high school. This is an assignment where each person is given someone to track to kill, and another person is being told who is trying to kill them. So I'm a little confused, like why you would tell someone that who is trying to kill them. Like
they're not.
What do you mean?
They're not being told who's trying to kill them. They're only told that someone is trying to kill them. So they are either given, you are a hunter, you're hunting this person, or you are the quarry, survive, or you're hunting this person and you are a quarry. Those are the three.
Oh, okay. So I just must not have gotten that far. So there's that. That's where I'm at. And I don't know. He's like, he won't open his, and I like this part because I'm the same as this guy. He's like, I didn't open it in front of everyone because I've been told like I'm a terrible poker player, and if I opened it, I would immediately give away who I am involved with.
So he's afraid he's gonna be like,
yeah,
and look right at the person, lock eyes with him, and be like, sorry. Have a meet cute with them.
I feel I'm a little surprised that they didn't like Hunger Games rules it and just have like everybody brings a knife to the track meet, and like you just open your scroll right away and like throw your knives if you can, if you got a cool shot, and everybody like runs away.
So I will rely on Ken and Blake to talk about further because I'm clueless.
Oh, do you want that?
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know if you want that.
Do it.
Okay, fine.
We've already spoiled stuff for
There's
Dingle.
I
All
feel
right,
like
how
we're
about
going to
this,
talk
How about
about
this, Blake?
anything. There's like a fair amount of detail where we're like, well, Tully has this person, and then he trades it with this person.
Yeah. Hey, what if I
Person.
just do this, Blake? So
Fuck, there's
Cliff's
trading?
dead. How do we feel about Cliff dying?
It would be really ironic if he fell off a cliff.
Yeah. No.
I mean, he was talking about going with Gemma to that ravine. He was like adamant about it, even after being warned. Like, I'm like, dude, just don't.
Well,
do
this
that.
is why my hot take involves Cliff being dead.
Because he dies.
Yeah, Cliff dies.
Okay,
That's true.
I would believe it.
You think that's
By
a big
the
one
end
that
of
I ruin. Spoil.
By the end of the first half,
Almost right at it, like right where you're almost there, Yukon.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, for real.
For real.
Yeah,
He's not faking it.
he's not faking it.
Okay.
He is
so
not
Cliff-
faking it.
I just feel like you're bullshitting me. So
Well, maybe I am. How would you know?
Yeah. Guess next time you'll read the book.
But Blake, it made me think. There's a lot of good, and I almost want to go back and like reread the first half. I'm not going to. I said I almost want to, because there are so many little sections where they talk about, where they kind of foreshadow this happening. I think
Mm-hmm.
just little one-off sentences about, oh, you might die if you fall in love, right? It's like falling in love is going to lead to your death or something, and then like that's basically what happens to him.
Yeah.
Gemma, snap.
Yeah.
I love how
Right.
nonchalant the professor is too. Where he's like, "Oh dear, bye, Cliff." Pretty much. I mean, he didn't say that, but
Is it indelicate to ask you if you there was quite a lot of falling down cliffs and bouncing off of rocks described? Is that
did it just trigger me trigger my trauma?
yeah.
No,
I'm sorry, Dad.
I made it.
Oh, okay, well that's good.
No, I don't have any cliff trauma.
That's impressive.
You know, what I find really interesting about our names tonight is that the one of us who actually is a professor did not give a fake professor name, and three of us who are not gave ourselves professor names. It's like it's like we just
I'm
flipped
not
the
sure
night.
custodians or professors.
Or as they say,
Well, I
let's say
realize-
college or university employee.
yeah, I realized the trend of the names a little late, so that's my mind.
I also
think it's
I also
kinda
feel
cool,
like
actually.
of the four of us, the person most likely to just keep their normal name is Yukon, and he's the only one that doesn't have his normal name today.
what, Euconathan?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought it'd be fun.
It was good. I sat there for 30 seconds, try to make something punny, and then I was like, no.
I don't know why
I'll
I picked
just
this.
use a
I was
real
just like,
name.
it just sounds
Yeah.
cool.
Not
I'm a professor now.
too tired. Ooh. You
get tenure.
Yeah.
Jim Socketide.
You know, I used to think that meant that someone's been somewhere for 10 years.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
where where
Alright.
it came from.
Maybe.
I mean, it sounds.
So
it
you
makes
been
sense.
here
for
for
10
real not-
years.
You're not going to talk about what's next, I guess.
I did.
You did. They go to the ravine, they die.
No, Cliff dies. They don't all die.
Cliff died.
Cool.
Yeah. It literally is like I literally don't know how we could tell any of the story without just almost reading chapter 21
That's true.
verbatim, because it is just like
Okay.
there's so much just like this person's here and that person's there. And
So
person's
let's
here,
get
and that
into
person's
hot takes
it's all
for the
chess game.
future then. Do you think we're going to find out who Cliff's benefactor is?
Yes.
I think so. Yeah.
You think we'll find out?
It's going to be
Yeah.
Joseph Robinette Biden.
Nah.
Dark Brandon is just pulling strings in the background.
What are some hot takes on who has been? Do you think we, at this point, have been exposed to his sponsor, or do you think it's still someone off camera, like out of the story?
Here's my hot take on it.
All right,
I bet it's Cora.
I've had the thought.
That's my thought.
Yeah, and that she didn't. That
Why?
she didn't kill herself.
She is, yeah, that she didn't kill herself. It just doesn't seem right. It doesn't fit. I'm not sure about this whole story about her getting mixed up with Fiedler or whatever his name is. And like maybe she got
yeah.
away. Maybe she got away.
Actually.
Like they were going to kill her and she got away. And she was so important to the company, right? She had apparently all these resources. Maybe she has the money to put him through the school and do what she, for whatever reason, can't. Because like they talk about how a lot of people can do certain things until rubber meets the road, right? Maybe she just couldn't bring herself to do it to Fiedler or something.
Right, actually makes a lot of sense. So she would have like he had something on her, right? Like he did everyone else.
Yeah.
That would have ruined her. So she faked her death, and pays for someone to go pays for a dude to go. Oh, dude, Cliff Everson to go kill.
Yeah.
Field.
Because then that fits with like maybe a happy ending for Cliff if he doesn't actually die, like you're saying. Like he will be on the outside, go through with the murder, and then hey, look, here's the benefactor's Cora, the girl you really liked. Because I don't think if he does live,
Didn't they fuck?
I don't think he's gonna wind up with Gemma. I think that's just something that's going on.
Just damaged goods.
No, I don't.
The ABC gum,
Just chewed up. Okay.
chewed up bubble gum. Would you want a piece of chewed up bubble gum?
Oh my god.
Praise the Lord.
He got really weird whenever he saw her coming out of the eroticide closet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was talking to squirrels.
I mean, it feels that's what made it honestly. That made it feel like the 50s more than anything.
Right, you want to see my pecker?
Yeah.
Because that just felt very 50s.
He's
Yeah.
all like, oh, gee willikers.
Yeah.
The gal that I've been going steady with is
Yeah.
That I
think she-
danced with once.
I think that hen may have been pecking up somebody else's tree.
Some incel mindset there, Cliff.
Yeah, it got weird. Do
So,
better, Rupert.
Yeah. But I don't know.
I read books to escape from the incel world we live in.
Yeah. So we kind of talked about who we think fails. Who do we all say of the three? I
Cliff.
think Cliff fails.
That was my
Ken
guess.
thinks Cliff fails.
I think
No, it'd be hard to
Dulcie
not
is
fail
just,
now.
just too competent.
Well,
Who?
Dulcie is sleeper fucking John Wick over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty good.
I think. I don't know. I think we're led to believe Gemma can't, but I think Dulcie doesn't succeed. Because she's going after her boss, right? Like the studio head.
Yeah, she doesn't really have a boss, I guess, but yeah, studio head.
Yeah.
Who's gonna
I-
ruin
Your
her
Harvey
I do like-
Weinsteins at
I
all.
do like how everyone's getting recommended.
Huh? What'd you say, Blake?
Harvey
Oh,
Weinstein is
yeah.
also that.
Right.
So it is.
Hate to speak ill of the undead.
But I like how it's like the secretary sitting outside of his office is like, hey, you should go see this person. Like, I don't do this for the money. I do this for the intel. Like, what? So there's like some spy shit in this thing too.
Yeah,
I'll tell you
they're
what,
everywhere.
Yukon. It doesn't look like you're sitting in front of a lake, but it does look like you're sitting in front of a screen projection of a image of a
It kind
lake
of does because of
on
this
on a
line,
wall.
the line right here.
Yeah, and because of the vignette of it, it looks like someone's
Mhm.
projecting a slide like image from like
It looks like a picture of somebody who dunked a camera underwater and then pulled it back up and took the picture before the focus figured out what was
they
going
shot
on.
it with a potato. They made it in STEM class,
Nice.
Ooh.
but then they projected it on your wall. Is really what I'm getting at.
Could probably get a KiwiCo sponsorship if you want to talk about
Oh
that.
yeah, or what's his face? Mark Rober. Yeah,
Roper.
Yep.
Roper.
Mark Rober. Sponsor today, Mark Rober. Here, I'll figure it out. What else we got?
We just get money if we put that on the screen.
I'm not sure what else.
I think so.
I'm excited to learn what Cliff's plan is for his thesis.
Doesn't matter.
I do not believe they actually kill him halfway through the book. I just don't believe it.
Hey, they warned you somebody was going to fail.
I understand that. But
Well, it's going to be hard to come back. You'll see.
You're just gonna have to read the book.
Read the book.
I believe that there are mattresses in the fog at the bottom of the ravine, and that he'll survive.
Mattresses. They throw all their mattresses down like Mr. Beast catching Lamborghinis.
Yep. Kenneth, were there mattresses on the rocks?
No
and fog?
mattresses.
No mattresses. See,
I've done it. Yeah, there were no mattresses.
Yeah, but you weren't living
the shot.
on some like Hogwarts mansion of illusions.
Bitch, you don't know where I was living.
What if it is? What if that is the McMaster's campus?
Yeah, well,
Garden of the
And
Gods.
that's how the world finds out. Is like today on the news, a local youth fell 80 feet from a stone cliff and miraculously was uninjured.
that's right.
Were you uninjured?
I was not uninjured.
Quite not uninjured, from what I understand.
Yeah.
If you were on
I
the news,
wasn't-
I would totally expect you to have been like a football player after a victory, be like, "God is good."
Oh, I was.
Well,
I was
you
in a
did
I was in a
have that interview.
hospital bed, and I was like swollen up everywhere. I had scratches all over me, and I talked about how I didn't get any abrasions over my new tattoo, which has a Bible verse on it that I'm protected, watched over by God, and that was his way of telling me that he's saved
So
me.
you just need to have that whole thing tattooed all over you.
I should make my whole body out of the black box.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, tattooing Bible verses on yourself is like an airplane black box, basically.
Yeah.
Everywhere but your Achilles
Yeah.
tendon.
Yeah.
It was just too ticklish. I couldn't get tattooed there.
Yeah. I get arrowed.
The tattooist had to hold me down somewhere.
I want to get a Bible verse tattooed on my
Get you
dick now.
ink.
On my
On
dick.
your where?
It's gonna
From
it's gonna
first to
say
second.
it's gonna
First
say
Peter?
Levitic. Yeah. I like first Peter. We had two really good dick jokes just now that are both Bible related.
It's my favorite kind of dick jokes.
Who would be second Peter?
First Peter.
Oh man. But Ken, thank you. Another banger of a book. Hope it finishes as strong as it started.
Yeah, dude. Will you like it or dislike it if Cliff is dead and stays dead?
I mean, I won't be upset. I would just be surprised. Like,
I
I thought this book was going to be written a lot different. I thought it was going to be three short stories because they talk about three people, and I thought it was going to be a little bit about one person, a little bit about another, and then a little bit about another. I didn't think it was going to be an interwoven story, but I like it. I wasn't upset. I was just surprised. You know how at the beginning of a book, it's like you're trying to figure out so much you don't remember it very well. I don't know if that's ever a problem for any of you, but like I might get names mixed up of who was where at the beginning, but then you go back and read it again, you're like, oh, okay, now it all makes sense because I have all this other context of what happened later. And now, like, you know, the name Iverson didn't mean anything to me in the second paragraph of this book, right? But now I know, and I can, and stuff means more. So if I went back and reread the preamble, it would be better.
Quick question: do you guys remember them saying anything about where Gemma is from?
She's from England. I just read that.
Am I correct here? Our
I thought she was from Scotland, actually, specifically.
she's omitted. That
Or-
omits her for what I'm about to say. Either
She
way.
is from
Um,
Haltwhistle, Northumberland, England.
oh, it's in Northern England, right?
Mhm.
Are Dulcie and Clive both in California?
Cliff is from Baltimore, Maryland.
Yeah, but he was at Caltech, right?
He was in New York when the murder happened. But where he was before that, I'm not sure. Like where Walton was, I'm not sure.
I think Caltech is
Yeah.
on his CV, but I don't think it's supposed
Yeah,
to.
it says my first year at Caltech, I had initially pursued a dual major of aeronautic design and English literature.
Okay. Do you think that it's possible he had that there could be at some point have been a connection between him and Dulcie, both being in California? Seems interesting that they'd place him there.
Yeah,
He's in Pasadena, and then she's in.
And he says she's
Hollywood.
real familiar, but I think that's just because she's an actress and he's seen her
She's
in
a movie
movies.
star, but
Yeah. Now it does say here in the beginning. Now we don't know when, but Dulcie has died as of the writing of this book, because it says late of Hollywood, California.
oh, maybe that's the indicator of. Okay, so here,
I think in that situation, it just means that she was recently out of California.
Oh, you don't think that means that?
Unless it specifically refers to her as like the late
Oh.
Dulcie, whatever.
Right, yeah, because it's saying the others are from somewhere, and then it says we'll refer to her as this late of Hollywood, California. So maybe, yeah, lately she's lived there. Not from there, but she's of. Okay. I thought it meant dead.
I may be wrong. I'm not sure where you're reading.
right in the beginning.
Right in the beginning. When he's like, we're gonna talk about these three people.
Yeah, their names
Give us a
are
little background.
Clive Iverson of Baltimore, Maryland, Gemma Lindley from Haltwhistle, Northumberland, England, and a woman for who the moment we will refer to as Dulce Mound, late of Hollywood, California.
Yeah, that's probably just like where she's from. They're very specific about like we are not giving away her identity, but then they say the studio wanted her to voice the spider or the pig in Charlotte's Web.
Yeah, and here's what's said here. Therefore, I advise you in advance that not all three students exemplified here will meet with success in their respective missions. So it doesn't imply what the success is. They could be living, dead, failed deletion.
Enemies to lovers.
So
you just
let's
never know.
see. Debbie Reynolds. She was known for voicing Charlotte, a Cavatica. So Charlotte is the spider. Paul Lind. Who did he voice? I want to know who voiced the pig, because that he wanted a lady to voice the pig.
Oh, you think that's what he was talking about, the Charlotte's Web film?
Oh yeah.
Of course.
I mean, right?
Definitely. Whoa. Debbie Reynolds is Carrie Fisher's mom. Look at us go.
Wait, so is this Carrie Fisher?
I think an important. We could
She
probably
did.
solve the date issue. Charlotte's Web film came out in 1973. Seems
Really?
awfully late.
I didn't think it was that old. I remember
Yeah.
watching it.
I would say like maybe 80s.
Okay, Debbie Reynolds was Charlotte. Wilbur the pig was Henry Gibson. So that's really funny that they're like, hey, this lady was gonna play the pig, because the director wanted her to be associated with the pig the rest of her life.
Oh. Yeah,
That
you're
mean
right.
old bastard.
I was thinking she was playing Charlotte.
Man, I'm gonna have to watch that again.
Some pig.
I'm getting it mixed up with Babe. You guys remember Babe?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can find, because one is like some pig and the other one's like that'll do pig.
That's right. That'll do, pig.
I remember here. I'll show you. I'll share my screen. This is bringing back some memories here.
Oh, you want to see my picker?
He's
my
eating
pecker.
this. He's eating this like stale donut and he's dunking it in gross hog sty water.
You love to see it.
Yep.
Yeah, see, they put the slop in and he's like loving it. Anyway,
Living the dream.
Sometimes that
Living?
slop looked pretty good, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give me a biscuit. I'll slop that up.
I wonder how much I'd remember watching.
Call me the prodigal son. Did we do it, guys? Did we make this?
Did it?
Did we make this book totally good? You ready to go read up and see exactly how Cliff dies?
Yeah, I'm gonna find out that you guys are lying mother truckers.
No, you won't.
Because then I'll be able to keep reading and find out that if he did die, he didn't actually die.
Well, first you got to read through the subway scene where they meet Voldemort and he's a baby.
Yep.
See, I don't believe any of you.
The whole thing.
Bunch of liars.
I guess.
I love what's happening. Like where Rich is over here, like frustratingly fucking with his mic, and I can both see and hear him perfectly. So like nothing's going wrong on our side. He just can't hear us, but like everything's working.
What the fuck? Rich, can you really not hear us? Oh no. Rich, if you can hear us, whip it out. I think it's you think his headphones are shot?
I don't know. What's it got there? Turtle Beach, probably.
I can
there
hear
we go.
you now.
Wait, you
What-
unplugged your headphones completely and now you can hear us?
Yeah, what happened? All right, what are you running
I
your
don't-
audio through? Are you running? Did you change it? The output destination through the bottom of Restream?
No, I think I've got too much going through my computer. I don't know. I just tried to look up some stuff about the movie Babe, just to kind of familiarize
Like
myself
Babe?
with it, because you guys
Yep.
were talking about it, and it just like stopped. And so that's the same thing that happened whenever I was trying to upload a background. That's why I kept getting kicked off. So I just need to get a new computer. I just need to get a new computer.
Well,
$5,000.
Good news.
Computer.
Put big
No.
old tariff on them. That'll help. So you can buy American computers now, and they'll be better built and last longer.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess.
Used. All right, guys. Let's see what we got here. We've got to read to the end of the book.
Woo!
Rich is like, fuck. Rich, are you doing your cardio? You
Yeah,
should try to get the audiobook through like Libby or something.
It's on. Oh yeah.
that's what I
Spotify or
think I'm
something.
gonna have to do.
Gotta help you get
I
caught
was-
up more expediently.
The audiobook's good. It is a little bit they read slow, so you have to listen to it at like a minimum 1.2x, or else
2.5 or something.
Like,
yeah.
Neil Patrick Harris is the voice of Cliff Iverson. So you really
Oh, it's a cast?
I like that.
It's just NPH and the guy who voices HH.
HH. Nice.
By the
That's
way, if you're
awesome.
watching this and
Nice.
you'd like to download this book for free and then explore thousands of other
Wow.
titles, go to Audible for a free trial. Go to audibletrial.com/shelfimportance for a free trial.
Yeah. But also,
Audible.
this book
You
is
can put it in your
available for
butt.
free on Spotify Premium.
Yeah, but we don't get money for that.
if you're the primary account holder on your Spotify account. Did anybody get
No, but-
fucked by the
That's so
Amazon
dumb.
Prime changes? You guys all
What are
excited
those?
about that?
What are those?
What are they?
Amazon
What are
Prime
those?
is changing their user agreement so you can no longer share it with the other adults in your household.
What?
It's effective
Share
October
what
1st.
with it?
Oh,
Prime.
we definitely get fucked by that. Yeah.
Amazon Prime.
Yeah. They want each adult in your house to buy their own subscription.
Well, that's not
Oh
gonna
my
fly.
god.
Fuck
All that's
that.
going to be is one person ordering all the shit from their account. Like, hey, order this for me.
Yikes.
Yeah. The enshittification of the internet continues, fellas.
Dude, they can't. People asked for a long time what's up with their financial reports because they were not making money. And they're like, well, the squeeze is coming. Like, they're going to have to try and force their way into making money. Like, money's not free anymore like it was for so long. And yeah, cheesy Pete's. That sucks.
Well, you know, look at Amazon.
We don't do
Yep,
Prime.
they can eat a bag of dicks if
They
they're.
can, yeah.
I mean,
Most things
I
ship
say
in-
that.
Most things ship in 2 days anyway, so Prime isn't worth it.
Well, that's the thing. Hey, you will notice if you go to Amazon, they have now where normally it would just be like this one's Prime eligible. Well, now it displays a thing that's like it would be $9.99, but because you're a Prime member, it ships free.
Oh,
So I think they're going to try and start charging $10 for
well,
delivery every
like
time.
because there's a lot of times where it's like if you order at least $35, it's free shipping. So that's what I do. I wait until I have enough to order. So if they start doing that, where no matter what you do, you pay for shipping. I have tried to find stuff on Amazon, and then I go to that manufacturer's website and order it, and that usually works out just fine. And they probably prefer that anyway.
Well, the manufacturer certainly does.
Hmm.
So, fuck Amazon, man.
But anyway, but
Amazon.
do go to audibletrial.com/self-importance and
Do that. Yeah.
give a little bit of money to Amazon, or actually you don't. It's a free trial. Just
we need to
do
set
it.
up a
Don't give them a
Patreon,
dime.
and then people don't send anything to Amazon.
Yeah. I'll do your shopping for you and ship it to you.
Yeah.
I won't do that. That's a huge pain in my ass.
You don't have time for that. You can't have this business. Speaking of having time for this business, you've been crafting a lot of things with your 3D printer, little interesting things. So I've got a challenge for you.
Oh no.
I've got all these powdered supplements, right?
Yes.
That all use basically the same size, tiny little scoop. Now the scoop gets me 5 grams of the powder, so I don't know what the actual depth is. I'd have to measure it out separately and tell you. But I want one of those with a really long handle, like a long pipe.
I can do that
because I'm always having to get my. It's so funny. They're made for people to get real swole, right? And then they're like this deep, and the hole's like this, and then you've got this little bitty scoop. So you're like. You're trying to is 3 fingers enough, and then trying to get the finger, the tips like this, and do this, and get the scoop like that, before you can get it out.
Style. Yeah,
and then your knuckles are all white, and you're like freebasing creatine off your knuckles. Yeah, like let's put one really long scoop, or like a scoop attachment. We click one of the scoops into. That might be even better. But I don't know, next time you're bored, and not because you're not bored often these days, as I understand it.
My guy, that would take me less than 10 minutes to accomplish for you.
All right, I gotta get you some measurements then. Okay,
Blake, what you're
or you
saying?
Can
send me a picture of your scoop in your hand, because I think Becky has a scoop that's about that size that I could probably.
Well, you can check the serving size too. If she's got, I mean, is it for a product?
Yeah.
Okay, if it's a 5 gram scoop, then that would be the same size. They're all just these tiny.
It's probably scoops. Not 5 grams. It's really small.
I also want a really long tablespoon one.
Yeah, whatever, man. I'll do. Easy.
So, Blake,
yeah,
the way you describe it though is kind of wrong. Like you and Becky can still share a family thing. If one person's paying for it, then one person in their house, another adult, can also use it.
The way
what it says right
it's
here.
specific, the ones I've said specifically said that a Prime membership is for one, a Prime family membership is for one adult and up to 3 children, or something like that. And it literally says if another adult in your household wants Prime, they can just get their own Prime subscription.
It says Amazon Family enables Prime members to share a range of benefits with one adult, whether that is a spouse, family member, or roommate,
Oh, you can share it with one adult.
and Prime Video and additional content with up to 4 children in their household.
I retract my previous statement about fucking Jeff Bezos.
So
Whenever I
it's
just put that in my
it's
head.
their own crackdown on account sharing.
Account
That's
sharing.
what it is.
Yeah.
Because we used to use her mom's Prime, but what we've done is we just ask her to order it and then we pay her back, right? I mean, that's
Mhm.
just, and then we pick it up when we go visit. Big whoop, right?
I mean, big whoop, but
Big
it's
whoop.
a pain in 4 people's asses, but
It is,
I
but
get you.
yeah.
Big
It's
whoop.
one I'm not willing to put up with for $150 a year.
I was
Like,
gonna say,
they don't
I
give me
think-
that.
I think Big Whoop is like a really good nickname. Like a kind of a rapper
Rap
kind of
name?
name. Yo, what up, Big
Mhm.
Whoop?
Hey, you want to see my big whoop?
All right. Y'all call me Big Whoop from now on.
I just feel like Big Whoop, you have to be 600 pounds if you're going to be Big Whoop the rapper.
Yeah.
Hey, is my spelling approved?
Oh, I'd rather
I thought it'd be OO.
I'd rather see double O's, but
Full
you
spelling,
know,
huh? Okay.
Yeah. Make sure it's 2 O's.
I got
Yeah.
my rap name too.
Big Whop.
One that has to be red. Not
I'm Big
said.
Wop, associate professor of eroticide.
All right. Which one of you is gonna be Cool Whip? Cool Whip and Professor Mayo.
Oh man. Uh-oh.
I love it. All right. So hey guys, next time let me get our let me roll exit music.
Nosferatu.
Next time we meet, we will have completed Murder Your Employer by Rupert Holmes. You know, we should start doing? One segment we should do is like the broadcast before the final one. One of us should out loud read the final paragraph.
I think somehow the music you started is crossing into your audio because you're saying
Something
anything you said.
Weird fucked up.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it fixed now?
Yep.
Yeah, I fixed it.
Yeah, I forgot. I kind of forget. We always have like a 10 seconds. We've got everything's gonna be fucked up. But whenever we put the music on, it like it does a little. It can't do both at once. What if like I read now the last paragraph of the book? That'd be a fun segment, wouldn't it?
I'll forget it.
No,
You
I don't
text
wanna
it
do
to me
that.
if you want.
No, I don't want to do that.
All right.
I did that to my buddy Steve once. He was reading the vampire book series, and that
Mhm.
thing's like 13 books long. And I was like, we were at lunch, and I flipped to the back, and I go, "In the end, it will all be hers." And I'm like, "You don't even know what that means." And he's like, "That ruins everything." And I've read it now; it really does. So,
Hey, if you're gonna ruin once, you gotta go for it.
that's
Go
right.
for a big one.
All right, y'all. Big whoop, big out.
I'm gonna go watch K-pop Demon Hunters. Bye.
Bye.
Again?
Oh, dude, I've
you
seen
seen
it
it once?
five times already,
Yeah.
and I
It's
will
fun.
probably watch it again
You gotta
soon.
see it.
Hey, it's for the fans.
It's so good.
Hoorah.
Happy fans, happy honeymoon. I was
Alright,
gonna
guys.
leave on that, but I didn't.
Adios.
Get you fucked up. See ya.